Country at kingscountry.net. I'm real excited, folks. On the phone right now is Frank Foster. He's Silsbee bound. Going to be at Honky Tonk, Texas tomorrow night. Big show. Looking forward to it, Frank.
Hey, man, looking forward to coming back down there, man, seeing y'all again. It's been too long, man.
I know you had to cancel a show during the pandemic, didn't you?
Yeah, man, we've had some luck down there. It's either been the pandemic when we come to Silsbee or the town floods or something. So we want to swear all that off and come down there and have a good Saturday night.
It's totally independent. Frank Foster, he's his own manager, his own booking agent. You have your own label. Is it Lone Chief Records?
Yes, sir. That's it, man. We we prided ourselves on being self-sufficient and self-funded, man. I had a few chances, Jim, to sign record deals over the years, but I decided against it, man. I hopped on the dark horse, and we've been riding it, man. It's been an absolute dream, man. It really has.
I heard you say in an interview one time that being independent caused you to make some sacrifices along the way. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, man. I mean, you sacrifice things. I mean, the main thing is you sacrifice fame, but I didn't get in to be famous. I got in to put out music that I wanted to put out and make a living. So, I'll never walk up on the stage and get an ACM or a CMA or anything like that. But I think as time has gone by, that even, your average ordinary fan every day realizes that stuff is just as political as anything else, man. Everything's a pay-to-play game in country music these days, and I don't get into all that, man. I get into writing good songs and coming to play them for folks who want to hear.
You do it because you love it, it sounds like.
That's right, man.
I could definitely relate. About 12 years ago, I left the corporate radio world and had about enough. It was about that time I started my own television program and thinking they would love it, but they hated it. They don't like independence. They don't like people doing their own thing. So we're going on 15 years of doing our own thing here, and we've had you on several times. Can't wait to get you back on. Might save it for the 15th anniversary edition coming out next month.
There you go, man. That's the way you got to do it, man. If you jump off the cliff, man, there's a lot of people that ain't going to throw a net out for you. But, man, you just got to be able to, have the confidence to go out there and do it. And like you said, you've been in the corporate radio world. You know exactly the things I'm talking about.
Yeah. You have to give up a lot of freedom to do something like that. You're kind of I like to call them co-slaves, but I hear you got some new music. I hear you got some new music you got coming out, Frank, pretty soon.
Yeah, man, we're super excited, man. We've got the new album is done. It's been mixed, mastered, and printed up, and we're just waiting on the date, man. I kind of eased it out there the other day that the official drop date for the entire album will be Friday, September 3rd, and we've got our Nation Fest thing up here in Tennessee, that big concert the next day, so that'll kind of be the celebration for that. But fear not, everybody, we've got 4 singles that will be coming out starting maybe possibly next week if we can get everything hit the ground running here, that are going to come out through the summer every 3 or 4 weeks. So we got a lot of music coming your way before the new album comes. So it's looking forward to it, man. New music time's always fun.
Frank Foster writes every note of that music, and you can see him live tomorrow night at Honky Tonk, Texas. Doors open at 7. Casey Pivito is opening up. You may still be able to get a ticket or two. I think they're going to sell out. You can go to honkytonktexas.us and try to get those tickets. I'm looking at our music library. We do play a lot of your music here. I've got 7 cuts that we play regularly. Let me name them off for you. You tell me which one I should play and tell me something about that tune. Got good country music, Good Old Girl, Good Old Days Are Gone, My Way, Over Anything, Real Woman, or The Gospel. Which one will it be?
Man, let's put some gospel out there on them folks today. It's almost Sunday. You know what I mean?
All right.
I love the gospel, man. That's a good one.
Goodness gracious. Here comes the gospel on King's Country.
picking a parcel, preaching the gospel of a country song. Days of all the real legends. Gone are the songs, and with that goes the proof. And gone are the sounds of the uncaged spirit. And gone is the freedom of playing what you're feeling. And gone is the truth. So in honor of the heroes of my youth, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna run on down the highway. To me and this guitar is a bag of bones. Oh, Gulf Coast cowboy, I'm doing it my way. Guitar picking a parcel, preaching the gospel of a country song. Guitar picking a parcel, Lord, I'm preaching the gospel of a country song. Guitar picking a parcel, preaching the gospel.
That's a great tune, The Gospel, on King's Country. And with me on the phone once again, I've got Frank Foster. He's headed to Honky Tonk, Texas tomorrow night. You can still get tickets possibly at honkytonktexas.us. I think it's going to sell out, Frank.
Yeah, pretty close last time I checked, man. So if anybody out there is thinking about it, man, they better get on that phone pretty quick or get on that internet.
You mentioned your big festival you're having. Is it you said Frank Nation? Is that what you're calling it?
Well, it's the Nation Fest. Our fans over the years have deemed themselves Frank Foster Nation, so it's kind of a tip of the hat to them naming it Nation Fest because it's going to be the pilgrimage. You know, we got fans all over the country, and just yesterday we put tickets on sale, and we've sold a drove of them already, man, and we're able to go in on the backside and look and see where all these people are coming from. I think we've got, 22 different states. You know, people coming out of 22 different states already. So, man, it's going to be incredible. It's been, I used to do the Cypress Bottom Boogie down in Louisiana. We did that for 2 or 3 years and looking to bring that back next year, hopefully. But, I've got access to a lot of land up here in Tennessee, out here in the country, and, talk to my neighbors, and everybody's cool with it. So, man, we're going to do it and just try to create something. Again, stepping out on your own, being independent, not only being the headliner of the show, but being the promoter and the buyer as well, man. Putting on a lot of hats, but it'll be a lot of fun.
That's great, man. And, of course, you'll be the main attraction, but who else is going to be there?
Oh, man, we hadn't announced it yet. I don't want to bust that out yet. We're kind of saving that. And the reason I don't, I've got one more act to get booked, and we're going to start releasing that next week. But it's going to be some up-and-coming folks like me, or either people that ride the fringes like me, that you won't hear on everyday country radio, but that people may or may not have heard of, but they will enjoy their music, the kind of stuff that we do. So it's going to be incredible.
All right, that's Frank Foster. See him tomorrow night at Honky Tonk, Texas. Can't wait for the show. We're going to have you on our TV show once again. We've had you on a couple of other times, and we haven't really talked about it, but we're getting out of this pandemic now, supposedly. I think we see the light at the end of the tunnel. You must be relieved about that.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jim, it's, it was, I ain't going to sit up here and say it was worse on me than it was anybody else, but I sat on my heel for a long time, and which was good. I told my wife jokingly, I told her I found out a couple of things in the last year was I love being here with her and these youngins, but I also still need a lot of highway in my life. So I'm glad to see the road come back. The itch isn't gone yet. I've been doing it 10 years, but man, it was mighty strange to be able to sit up here and not go to work. But man, I'm glad that it's came back, and everywhere we've gone, folks are coming out in droves, and they're either not scared or they're tired of it, just like everybody else. Let it be what it's going to be, man.
And you're celebrating your 10th anniversary of releasing Rowdy Reputation way back in 2011, so you've been at this for a whole decade now.
Yeah, I know, man. It makes me appreciate them lines on my face, I guess. I shouldn't be as mad at them because I've earned them.
And you've earned you've gained a family along the way. You've got a couple of kids now, and your wife.
Yeah, man, absolutely, man. That's they're the highlight of my life, man. Every day, man. My wife and I, we've been together 15 years, been married going on 12. Got a couple of kids here at the house. Got a young man named Fox who's about 4, and a little girl named Freedom who's just turned a year back in April. So, man, we got both hands and both feet full every day, but we're having a ball, man.
All right, Frank Foster. Tomorrow night, Honky Tonk, Texas. If you want tickets, you better get on it right now. HonkyTonkTexas.us. Casey Pebideau opens up tomorrow night. Doors open at 7. Get there early. Let's play one more of your tunes. I'll let you go because I know you're busy with your family and all your other things going on since you're the lone chief. What should we close out with here, Frank?
Oh, shoot, man. I don't know. Let's do one for the ladies, man. Give them a good old girl.
Good old girl on King's Country. Hey, see you tomorrow night. Thanks so much, Frank.
Hey, Jim, y'all have a ball, man. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, brother.
She ain't too much on painting up fancy. She lives her life in boots and jeans, but she still likes back road romancing. And she ain't gotta look no further than me. Yeah, she got the heart of a mama, the soul of an angel. Hard work to her, it ain't no stranger. She's a beautiful reminder of a different world. Oh, she's a good old girl. She'll take a campfire over candles, and she drinks beer